everyone. Welcome to Paranormal Dudes. We're sitting down with a couple who literally hunts ghosts together. A rare feat within the paranormal investigative um investigator world. They've captured voices in the dark, seen things move, and crazy things at night. Love, fear, and the unknown. All in one episode. Let's dive in. What is up, dudes? Welcome back to, or if you're new here, welcome to the Crazy Freak Show here during Spooky Month on the Paranormal Dudes podcast. Episode 70. Today's going to be a crazy one. We are joined today by two guests from Creepy Crawly Co. Is that correct? Did I get that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh. Okay, perfect. They're paranormal investigators, and you're actually one of the first. You are the first paranormal investigators that we're interviewing on the show today. So, I don't know if you should be honored, but
I feel honored.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Just so you know, so you don't feel too freaked out. A lot of us have kind of scoured through your Instagram page just to kind of gauge you guys and stuff like that. So we're prepared with questions, especially because you have a great dynamic. You guys are a couple. Yes. And it doesn't happen too often in the paranormal investigative universe, I guess you could say. And when it does, it's unique within itself. And usually something we like to do, and you're going to be a part of this, is we usually ask each other what we experienced since the last time we spoke that happened to us that was paranormal. And usually it happens to Jessie a lot because she's clairvoyant, like big time. I'm not. I think it's because I'm an idiot. But Osk is, see, Jessie knows. Osk actually astral projects a lot, and he has his white belt, I guess, if you quantify it in clairvoyance.
In training, yeah.
He's in training. Buddy's kind of as well. I'm like the only one. I don't know if it's I'm missing it. I just experience spooky shit from time to time, and that's about it. But yeah, has anything happened to anyone here from the last time we met?
For me, nothing. Just dreams. I think the last time I was
wait. But didn't you just go to the Whaley house?
I didn't go inside because I was just passing by. But yeah, that's something I need to go. I need to go to for sure.
I have a hot take on the Whaley house. I hate that Whaley house. I hate the Whaley house. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens there. Nothing. And I've gone there, I want to say 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, sorry, there's a delay with the audio with us.
Oh, no worries.
But I was just going to chime in and say we have a theory that certain locations that have a lot of investigators like holding it all the time tends to like tire out. Maybe the ghosts are just like, we're freaking through with you guys.
They're
We
like,
are out.
They're like, fuck this.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Like activity is like 0 sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because we went and I felt more weirdness in other areas that we were in instead of in the Whaley house. Like I was like, and we just went because one of my sister's friends wanted to go in. They were like younger girls and they were like all freaked out about it. But I was like, my mom was all like, she wants me to take my daughter because my daughter, she's 7, but she's like me. So my mom was like, take her in there, see if she feels anything. And I'm like, So I can feel anything. There's nothing in there.
There's nothing going on.
Oh man, I don't feel special. I thought you guys went so we could meet up finally in person, but I guess not. It's all good.
Yeah, it wasn't for you, Oscar.
It's all good.
Sorry, Oscar. We went to eat. Get haunted when nothing happened.
And get haunted. What about you, Bud? Anything on your end?
Nah, nothing on my end. Been nice and quiet the way I like it.
I like it too, dude. Even though I feel like more recently, I feel like that little boy is not here anymore, Jesse. I don't see him anymore or peeking out at me anymore. But what I have seen is someone standing in my office where I'm at right now. I have seen that. I don't know if it's myself. If it is myself, then then we're talking about a djinn, so that's not good.
No, I don't sense anything in your office anymore
A
or
mimic.
anything.
Yeah.
There hasn't been like any voices or anything like that, or calling out or anything like that yet. But some mimic activity has happened here at my house. Not to me, to my brother-in-law and my wife. It's happened to them where something stood in front of my wife while she was asleep downstairs and said, "What are you doing downstairs? You should come upstairs." And it wasn't me. I was upstairs in bed. So
God, it's scary to think that something is mimicking you.
Maybe a family member of hers.
There'll be two
Jesse's
of
like,
you.
one is enough. We don't need another one.
We don't need another one. That's scarier. That's scarier to me.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for updating your current or past paranormal stuff since the last time we met. But I think it's safe to jump into our discussion with Creepy Crawly Co. I have a bunch of questions, and I surprise Jesse at times because Jesse, I'm a goofball, and then I have like these professional questions, and she's like, "Wow!" Like after we're done, she'll like praise me, and I'll feel good about myself.
Very rarely, but yes, I do.
So I guess we'll start from the beginning. Not necessarily how you guys started. We'll get to that. That's obviously going to come up. But as individuals, first, I think it's important to gauge and understand where your on ramp to the paranormal started, how old you were, what exactly happened, or anything like that.
Okay. Personally, I too am very clairvoyant. I can't necessarily remember the first paranormal experience I've had because I have many of them. Not to be like, oh, look at me, but the one thing that makes me feel sane is that throughout my life, including when I was a child, I've had a lot of shared experiences. So as a kid, like I'd be laying in bed and just like your wife, I would see something manifest in front of me. One time I saw this black shadow and it had this weird light coming out from the middle and I stared at it until it disappeared. But then the next day, my mom was like freaking out to my grandmother saying she saw a shadow with a light through it. So like things like that. And I've also experienced a lot of sleep paralysis and possible astral projecting.
Oh,
I feel like personally I might be a magnet because I tend to freak out technology. It goes on the fritz. So I don't know. I just felt really drawn to just be like, hey, let's just go out there. Let's go have fun and investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick?
Oh man, I grew up in a haunted house. Um, I've been experiencing spirits and weird phenomenon since I was a kid. I grew up in a house in Burbank that's from the 1920s, and we think like the original owner, his residual spirit kind of like stuck around. So not only like would I see him walking through like the kitchen and stuff like that, but friends, we would have parties. People would see him from outside looking in. Um, my mom used to do estate sales too, so like she would bring personal stuff home, and
oh
we actually
no.
obtained a haunted object at one point. Uh, yeah, that thing was pretty freaky. It was hidden behind a painting. It had laminated Swedish on the back that translated to "This should never be touched, should
Wow.
only be seen from a distance," and stuff like that. And it brought in a lot of like crazy, like disembodied voices in the house that a lot of people were hearing. Apparitions of like a woman, um, almost like poltergeist activity too. People were being touched and things like that.
He ended up giving the painting to a popular store in Burbank called
Mystic Museum.
Yeah, his friends bought the painting from him, and it got returned a couple of times, and then it went completely missing with the last seller.
Yeah, they held a seance with it, and they found out that it was like a pagan witch that was attached to it, and supposedly had multiple spirits attached and all like that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I grew up around it. Like, it's always been a fascination. I love horror films. I just got drawn into appreciating it more. Like I go to different like stores and I practice kind of like paganism too. So I do cleansing in the house. I bring stuff to some investigations to kind of see if it beckons or
See, I'm
enhances.
more the daredevil.
Yeah.
I will literally not do any cleansing, and I will whistle in the Appalachian Mountains, which I have.
Oh,
And
no,
I
don't
will
say that.
literally push that boundary. I have.
This is why I have to do cleansings at home.
So this is a situation.
makes
This
sense,
is our
yeah.
job, right? We need to communicate. And so someone says, "Oh, if you whistle, then they're gonna come." I'm gonna whistle. That makes sense to me, right? So
This is why our place is haunted. We do have a haunted object right here.
Oh,
oh yeah, we got a dog,
This little guy.
and he
Oh my
communicates with
gosh.
the EMF, which is interesting.
Oh
Oh.
goodness.
Yeah.
We haven't done like a full investigation on him yet, but like, I don't know, dude, those eyes.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
We
No.
call him Junior.
Straight up. Yeah.
Cats. Like it's like
Look at the
oh my
cat. The
God.
cat's just like,
Oh.
Oh man. The cat that did you guys know? You guys noticed that, right?
Yes.
The cat was just deadlocked on your guys' doll. Just eyes didn't move.
The eyes even
Now-
turned like glowed. It's crazy.
Okay. I mean, thank you for that.
But yeah, we both, I guess, yeah, we both grew up in it.
That makes sense. So that's interesting. So I guess you could say there's always paths or ripple effects when it comes to, not just life, but I want to believe also within the paranormal community. And for you guys, it feels like this is exactly what was supposed to happen. And I mean, I'm not going to sit here and ask you, how'd you guys meet? And, what was your first date? I'm not going to ask those kind of questions, but I am going to ask what particular experience or anything that sparked between the two of you that you looked at each other and you're like, you know what? Let's make it a duo. Or was it the whole investigating thing is what brought you together in the first place?
Yeah, so to be honest with you, it was a New Year's resolution. I was just like, I want to hop on doing this. Do you want to join me? And he was like, hell yeah, let's do this. So that's how we got onto the investigation part.
I mean, we've experienced stuff together all the time. We always go to spooky places anyways. We figured out, like, why not just record it and, like, let's see what we can catch.
Yeah, before we hopped on, I was like, okay, seriously, let's not sound like we're crazy. Like, let's like reel things in because we've had some crazy experiences.
Like, stuff that's not even related to do an investigation. Like, stuff where, like, hey, let's go to 7-Eleven and, like, the fuck did we just see?
Yeah, so.
Like, stuff like that.
It's like that.
So, just so you guys are aware, a lot of podcasts, or I should say YouTube channels or what have you, say that they're the most haunted podcasts on the internet or whatever. All four of us can tell you wholeheartedly, our podcast is actually fucking haunted. Some people say it may be an egregore or it's, you know, I don't know. We manifested it ourselves between the four of us. So this thing will actively mess with predominantly Buddy and Oscar. With Oscar, it'll mess with his lights behind him,
But
or it'll cut out his internet when it's had enough. Buddy's going through some serious
Crazy
shit
stuff,
right
right?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So this lag in audio that
Hey,
you're
buddy.
experiencing, it's the entity.
dude, I believe you too, because like I don't know, network right now is pretty good for upload and download speed.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we
We're all
usually
good
don't
on
have
that.
much issues with that.
100%, it's the entity. It's trying to actively. I want to say it's a playful thing. It's not doing anything malicious. It's just let's fuck with their
Yeah.
podcast. It's 11
It
o'clock
wants to be known.
on a Sunday. Yeah, it wants to. You know, and it may be our fault because we do give it attention and we laugh about it and like joke around about it, but it hasn't done
What's the
anything
name
crazy.
again of the entity?
Some people have claimed that it's an ergogore, or actually that's the only thing that we really come up with. Outside of that, it's a ghost, it's an entity, we don't know, it's something that we manifested between the four of us.
But you don't want to seal the deal and give it a name?
No.
Like
No,
fear.com.
No.
I mean, we just
No,
call it
we
the
do not.
Paranormal Dudes Ghosts.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah, we
that's
call it the
that's the
Paranormal Dudes.
name.
Yeah,
We don't talk to it. We don't engage with it. We just say it's there.
yeah.
And we're not going to, Sergio.
No, we're not.
I just keep telling it to leave me alone and go away.
So don't bust out the Ouija board and try to communicate. That's
No.
It's our backseat driver. It's a Paranormal Dudes backseat driver. That's what it is. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Ouija board, by the way?
I have scary experiences with it. A lot of scary experiences. None pleasant, to be honest. That's just me. I don't know about the rest of you.
The same. I have not had a good experience with it. Know people that have been possessed by it personally, so I just don't mess with it.
Yeah, for me, my
I used
brother-in-law.
to play it with both of you, so there you go.
Yeah, exactly. We're like childhood friends since like 3rd grade or some shit like that.
Yeah, for me, it's just a brother-in-law
Aw, I
played
like
with
that.
it, and they tried to get rid of it, and it came back, and her aunt was like, "Hey, why did you guys put this on the table?" And they're like, "Dude, we threw it out yesterday." And then I don't know. I think they ended up burning it or something. And then it finally stopped. But yeah, that's the only experience that I have.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, we actually hear that a lot with people like trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, it comes back.
It's just crazy to me how they have them
I don't know,
like
we've never really
at
experienced anything.
Target.
No, my favorite part is they were like, remember at Toys R Us? It was like, oh, get a board
Yes.
game. It's like right there.
Yes, like what the heck? Because when we were at Target one time, and my daughter was like, "What's this?" And I was like, and I literally threw it away. Don't ever play that.
Oh my gosh. So do you
I
guys?
think our board we got from Amazon.
The ghost is. I don't know what it is. It's starting to mess with Buddy. Did you see
Buddy's
that?
camera,
I
did you
saw
see that?
Yeah, it's
like
starting to mess with Buddy now.
flashing. Oscars too.
I was messing with the audio, and I like if I go talking over you guys, it's because the audio is getting messed up.
No,
It's like
it's fine.
5
No
second
worries.
delay.
Yeah, it's. You guys are like, you know, like on newscasts, they have an on-site reporter. Let's go to Creepy Crawly Co on the scene. Oh yes, this is what we did.
Let me just wait there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So I think the more interesting part of paranormal investigators is like how they go about things. And I love asking this question of anybody that does that, because I know people that do it, but not on a social scale. They kind of do it on their own for fun, and that's about it. So as far as your methodology goes, okay, because everybody has one of those. What is your investigative process from start to finish? Do you guys do research? Do you set up data collection or analysis, or you just guys are like, let's go fucking do this and that's it?
That's literally how our mentality was for the first 4 months of doing it, and then all of a sudden, we were, like, befriending people that were pretty well known in our community, and, like, when we went to Japan with someone who was in the mill in the YouTubes, our friend Zach, so, like, opportunities started happening, and then we're like, "Okay, now, let's start, like, really constructing everything, like, we gotta actually start focusing." So how we go about it is just we wanna try to find places that are pretty obscure, not so like, Skinwalker Ranch,
Yeah.
places that, like, might have a cryptid involved or something other than the undead to communicate with, and then from there, we just do pretty minimal research. The only reason is because we wanna, like, go to an investigation, get whatever we find out of,
Get
like, an
get like
Estes
names,
method,
get names, dates,
and
stuff like
then
that.
go back home and be like, "Oh, we had no idea this is the dead guy's wife," that's happened before.
Yeah.
And so we just, like, basically, just have at it, right? We have no method,
Minimum
really.
research before, do an investigation, and then do full research after to see if we can
Yeah.
verify anything
I
we
see.
catch.
But, like,
Okay.
with the Ouija board, because I know, like, a lot of people could, fake the Ouija board, of course. What we like to do is that when we play the Ouija board, we have the spirit box going on at the same time. Not like, a phone-generated one, but, like, the good
Or legit
old-fashioned
one.
radio.
The
Yeah.
S-Box with
Yeah.
the micro SD card.
But what's weird is that we're finding out that the spirit box is matching up with the Ouija board, and that's how we kinda get our evidence that way when it's starting to
Hmm.
do things like that.
Which we got that a lot at the Colorado Bridge in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Almost like whole
Oh.
conversations with some entity, and it's matching with like the S-Box and the board at the same time. That's
Okay.
really interesting.
Interesting. So, okay. So, who would you say is the tech person between the two that really nails down all of the equipment ready for your investigations?
So he makes sure that everything is running smoothly. I film and edit.
Yeah.
So that's kinda I swear to God, buddy, I thought I saw something peeping on the right side of you. So sorry.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yes.
Yeah,
Over here.
right?
Over
He
here.
has
Okay.
he has like his own thing going
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
with that in his house right now.
Yeah. It's prepare
Okay.
yourselves. It's early. We're gonna
Give
get
you a peek
into
in a
more
little
Getting
while.
discussions.
started,
Yeah.
yeah.
It gets a little crazier than this. Towards the
Yeah,
end,
and
what
that's
starts
actually
happening?
I have a question for you, Jesse. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
No, go
You're
ahead.
good. You're good.
I have a question for you, Jesse, because you're clairvoyant. Do you go on investigations yourself?
No, I don't. They just come to me.
They come to her.
They come to me.
That's fair.
But I do a lot of also like if somebody will be like, "Oh my gosh, look at I just met this person or this guy and look at his picture." And I'm like, "Oh, why did you show me his picture? Are you sure you want to be with him?" So a lot of stuff like that too.
Every
So,
ex-girlfriend I've
Okay.
ever had,
uh,
every single one. Sergio, no. No, Sergio, stop it. No. Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to ask because sometimes when we do our investigations, I just think it's interesting when you're like a medium or a clairvoyant person. Sometimes your third eye will see something, but you won't capture that on footage, of course.
yeah, no,
So
they'll just come to me or
seeing that thing
um
next to you.
yes, like we had I'm part of like this women-led organization, and we all went to the club. What's called Hotel Cesar now in Santa Ana, but it used to be like this creepy ass hotel that they remodeled, right? And there's another lady that I feel like I was drawn to in that club because she's clairvoyant as well, but she's older. She's like in her late 50s or something, and we're like best friends. And we were all sitting. we were all sitting at dinner. And I go, do you see that man sitting behind us? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, described him. And I'm like, yes. And one of the other ladies is like, what are you guys talking about? We're like, oh, the man behind you. And I swear, she just got pale white. And we're like, why? And she's like, I didn't want to tell you guys, but she's like, last night in my room, I kept seeing a man. And because we kept telling her, this man is following you. She's like, no. I go, yeah, he's behind you. He's eating dinner with you. And she's like, I didn't want to tell you guys because you were talking about the man sitting next to you. But she's like, I had seen a man in my room all night and I was so scared. And I was like, well, why didn't you tell us? We could have like got rid of him for you. But she was like, I didn't want to say anything. I was so scared. So things like that happen to me all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So you do vanishing spells or things to
So
cleanse?
I do just basic. So once I had my kids, I calmed down a little bit with that. My sister does more. She's an actual practicing witch. And so when I have like major things like banishing spells, like crazy things, I go with her, but I just do basic cleansing and stuff like for myself and my house and my kids. But she does more of that crazy stuff because my daughter is clairvoyant as well. And so is my son, and he's 4. So my daughter will sing songs that my grandma used to sing, and she's very much says a lot of things that my grandma passed away in 2015. None of them met her. So, and then my daughter reads auras. She's read the auras for the guys here also on the podcast. She sees them as colors. She just says, I'll read their colors. But
No.
since they're kind of getting into that, my sister kind of nourishes or not kind of guides them with that stuff. It kind of freaks me out to start guiding them with that yet. Since she's a little bit more experienced, I just let her do it. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, trust me, it's crazy. Her kids are special. They actually make appearances from once in a while on the show, and how Jesse said she
Aw,
read
that's
all of our
cute.
auras. That was during one of our recordings. It was wild. And then we looked it up, we Googled it, all these aura colors, and apparently she was 100% correct, which is nuts to say.
That's cool.
Aw.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you guys do to prepare for, like, do you guys ever do anything before or after just to make sure nothing like sticks to you guys, or maybe haunts you, or you bring anything to your home or whatever you're using?
Like for us, I do put runes over the doorway to keep like unwanted visitors and spirits like out. But like for stronger spirits, I don't think it works too well because there's definitely things that have followed us home, especially from Japan. Something followed her home.
Just recently,
But
right?
I do burn different types of like resins and herbs and stuff like that to do like cleansings in the house. Um, and it's just kind of like some of the just basic stuff to just keep things clean.
And I really mean it. I dance with the devil all the time. I don't do any cleansings. It's not that I willingly don't do it. It's just the fact that I don't have. I'm not gonna say I'm an atheist. I believe in the unknown. I believe in aliens and all that fun stuff. But I don't have anything that's tangible for me to have faith in. I think faith is the very key root of protection. So
Mhm.
I just doing me.
Yeah, so I have to
Yeah.
double cleanse the house, and we're actually going to be going to see a Thai monk at some point to do a cleansing for
okay.
her too, because we
That's
don't know
pretty
if he came
rad.
from Japan or from our last trip. But yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like a perfect yin and yang. You're just like the wild card, and he's the grounded one. Like, you know what? I'm going to keep us.
I have to do like a
that's
montage of videos. He has like so many good like worried faces when we go on investigation. He's like, "Did you hear that?" Like so sincere. Oh no, there might be someone over there. But yeah, I
That
love it. It's good.
that's what
yeah. I
Sarah
can
does with
see
my eye
that.
rolls.
Yeah. Oh God.
For real.
But yeah, I could totally see that happening in a montage. Like you're going wild and out, going crazy, and it just pans over, and he's just like,
Like total opposite kind of vibe.
yeah,
It's like she was whistling in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm just like,
Oh, that
He's like,
terrified
why?
him.
dude, no. Okay, so we were at the Hinsdale house and we were out in the back and there was like a breeze going. There's snow, like it's like probably like 2 feet of snow.
You hear
Uh,
animals,
yeah,
basically.
like
Yeah.
she started whistling. It got quiet, just dead quiet. And then off in the distance, we were just hearing these big branches breaking, and it just kept getting closer and closer. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go inside.
You're like, please stop. Please stop
I'm like,
whistling. Just
I'm
stop.
like, babe, stop whistling. It got quiet, and like all of a sudden, we just felt like we are being prey. And we're like, shh, let's go inside.
hell no.
Like,
Uh-uh.
it's like Bigfoot or something. Like,
I know the
So-
feeling.
Yeah,
I know the
Bigfoot.
feeling. Yeah.
So what's like one of the creepiest thing you ever record that you were like, it just burns in your mind every time you think about it? It's just like you remember it.
I already know which one you're gonna say.
So I have two actually. So the most recent one we're actually going to launch on Friday. We went to the Don tunnel, which is like, I don't know if you watch anime. There's an anime called Don. Yeah, we went to the Turbo Candy tunnel. But we didn't notice it when we were there, but when we were editing, I realized that we could hear bells being played
Kind of like a bump.
throughout it. And then I was like, wait a minute. I put all the bells together and it makes a creepy melody. And so I feel like if I got cursed,
Wow.
that's the place I got cursed at. Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, we caught some kind of apparition too on film that we have no idea what the heck it is. And I think I sent it to one of you guys. Like,
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out like what that could be. Like,
Yeah. But to answer, the one thing that did mess me up is that we went to the city of Amboy.
oh, Amboy, yeah.
And we had this like in Amboy, there was like absolutely no one there. It's a small room. We go into this room. We're there for like 45 minutes. There's only a couple of like church pews, and we're about to leave, and then we hear thunk. And I went to Catholic school, so I know like that sounded like a church pew thunk, right? So I turned around, and so we just scope out the area one last time for another 10 minutes.
Caught a couple EVPs.
And so he gets out of the building, and then I get out, and of course he's like panning the camera to me. But what we didn't notice is that right behind me, we see two red, like glowing eyes from the room that we were just in. And like that just like blows my mind. There was absolutely no one there.
Yeah, I was peering through like the window.
And then also what's crazy is that all the glass in the windows are all shattered through. So there's no way it could have been a reflection of anything.
Yeah.
And that just really messed me up.
That's crazy.
No.
Up and ran.
For you?
No,
I would have.
I have to say the most terrifying for me is probably like Suicide Forest in Japan. Like there was a point where we just killed all lights, unrelated to law enforcement. We had to kill lights at one point, but there was another moment we just turned off lights for like 20 minutes, and like I was just seeing shadows of just figures going. Like once your eyes adjusted to the darkness, you could just see those dark shadows, those masses moving around all directions, all around us. And like I don't know about like other guys, but like I was hearing like whispers, I was hearing like murmurs, there's like groans and stuff like that, and like I can't tell if it was like the crickets going around on the leaves because there were also like a lot of insects, but it sounded like there was like footsteps kind of mixed into like the crunching.
Yeah.
Then we turned on lights because we were all starting getting freaked out because some shadow formed between her and her buddy.
We both saw it at the same
And
time.
we all
Said
turned on
something.
lights and stuff right then and there, you know. But like the amount of like energies and things I was seeing all around me was probably the freakiest.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys could do that shit.
Well, you used to
That
do it,
was
Sergio.
from, what was it, 11?
I used to dabble in it a little bit when I was younger. Things are a little different now. I'm almost 40 and I have a daughter and can't be that adventurous anymore. I'm so cautious now that I can't even go to the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum without having a second thought about it because I'm worried if I'm going to bring something back to my daughter, which I'm trying to refrain from. But if these guys end up coming to Vegas, because that's where I live, I'm gonna have to go. If they want to go, I have to go. It's like that's what they want to do. I can't be like, you guys go and I'm gonna stay home.
All right, Sergio, I'm gonna get on the next flight, so prepare yourself.
I know, me too. Let's go. All of us.
We should probably like space it out 1 week difference between each other, so he has to go like 3 times.
I know.
God.
Awful. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's crazy. So, would you guys say the suicide forest in Japan is one of the crazier places you guys have visited?
Yeah, it's the number one right now. I don't think many things kind of hold up to par at this point. Yeah.
To be quite honest, I don't think anything over here can really match up to the Japanese spirits.
I can. My old house in Calexico, California, De Leon Avenue, where one of our friends got dragged down a hallway by a demon.
Dude, that's freaky.
True story. I was there for that.
Buddy was there.
Oh God.
Do you have access to go back there if we would do an investigation? No.
It's probably owned by a narco now, so they'll probably kill me if I get on like the
No, they would
slab
not.
for the driveway.
No, they won't. I'm pretty sure if I ask them, what maybe they may say yes.
They could. I mean, if I ask nicely, I'll probably just roll up and be like, "Oh, I used to live here. My friend got dragged down the hallway by a demon. Have
Don't
you guys
say
been
that.
dragged here?"
Have you been dragged here? My
Can
chat.
we bring our equipment?
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's just gonna
creepy
be
places.
us and then our buddies at Creepy Crawly Co. They're gonna do an investigation here. If you guys could leave and go eat at Denny's or something, that'd be great.
We'll comp your meal. They're gonna be like, ¿Qué? ¿A dónde?
Here, Thomas.
Denny's, only Denny's.
Well, we say Denny's because that's like the only fucking restaurant in the small town that we grew up in. That's why.
Yeah.
That or like one of the endless Jack in the Box.
Oh, there's like 50 Jack in the Boxes.
There's like
That's
50 Jack in the
A-okay,
Boxes
'cause
out there.
we do a lot of Denny's.
And
Denny's
it's
is
open
rad.
late.
I'll
Yeah, a
never.
lot of investigations, a lot of Denny's.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I wish that if we all lived close together, I think we would probably have like a post Denny's hangout after an episode. Just be like, let's go to Denny's.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be down.
I would invest
But
too
we
much there.
Osk, you said that you had. I think you had a question for them.
Jesse kind of asked the question, but
Oh, she beat you to
I guess I have a
punch.
different question. And it's just because you said you were talking about you have sleep paralysis. Kind of asked, have you ever dreamt of a place that you've either met, or any of you, Nick as well? Like, have you ever dreamt of a place you go there, or you've been there, then you start to dream about it, and you see things that maybe you didn't see when you were there? Because personally, like that's kind of happened with me in some instances, and it's happened, or I've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Like a massive deja vu where you like relive the whole scenario, sometimes upwards to like 20 minutes. And you're just like having a out of body experience when you're reliving it a second time.
Yeah, I've had that
But
experience several times.
yeah, I'm more of a yeah. How often does that happen to you?
So for me, it's honestly on demand. Like every night that I dream, I know that I'm dreaming and I can do what I want in my dream. Very couple times,
Oh,
like
so
very
cool.
few times, and I've shared with it on the show. And I just shared a reel with the dudes that somebody else was dreaming, and they told that person in their dream that they were dreaming, and they told them, "Hey, you can't say that." And I've had an instance where my wife has told me that in my dream, and she tells me, "Hey, you know you're dreaming, right?" And I'm like, "What the heck?" And I wake up. but I've dreamt of certain places. Buddy has actually dreamt of me looking for him. I've dreamt of my brother-in-law, and he had his own
Oh,
POV of his dream, me pulling him from like the darkness back into safety, and then we tell each other in the morning, and like we're connected. So it's sleep paralysis to me is like every day. Controlling my dreams is every day. And it wasn't until I met Jessie where she started to kind of help
are
me
you
connect
like
all the dots.
okay? Are you a native by any chance?
That I know of.
I
But
guarantee he has
Aztec,
native
Navajo?
Mexican for sure.
Yeah.
Mexican Indian for sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
without a doubt.
yeah, maybe my
Yeah, so that
grandparents.
might be a part of your culture. You know, a lot of
And you
men
don't
in the
even know it.
culture tend to be like dream readers and guide
Mhm.
people, healers. Like our friend White Eagle, he's a healer, a leader. So maybe you were trying to actually save them from the darkness. You never know.
Dang.
Special
And a
power right
funny
there.
Yeah.
something funny about all this, I think, is like, well, me, Sergio, and Jesse, we grew up together since we were kids. I've
Oh, they
never
grew up.
personally,
I didn't grow up. They grew up.
You're still an idiot.
in the sense of we went around the moon several times together, but actually, I've never met Oscar. And when I would have my dreams, I would see him like in the distance, like he's in his dream, and I'm like trying to get a hold of him, like Oscar. And on our last podcast, Jesse had a dream, and she saw me walking through like a country home. I was walking through a kitchen, and then she knew that Oscar was in that same home. And I guess all three of us ended up in this same dream home, this country home together. I didn't see them, but Jesse saw us and knew we were in there. So it's like really interesting for that.
And they didn't fucking invite me. They didn't fucking invite me to this
No,
dream. What the
hell
fuck?
no.
No, you're not allowed.
No.
The dream world or the dream catchers.
And I hate dreaming
Yes,
people that
he
I
said
know.
dream, not nightmare.
I hate
Yeah,
dreaming
yeah,
people that I know
yeah.
because usually it's because something's gonna happen to them or if they're already like dead. So I'm real whenever I dream about people I know, I'm like, oh gosh.
I mean, everybody has their different walks of life when it comes to the paranormal, for sure. Um, so I guess because it depends, really. It could boil down to denomination or what have you. But for your guys' case, uh, what's your definition of a ghost or spirit, or how you guys calculate when you're on an investigation what type of spirit it is? Like, do you have a handbook? Do you just Google it real quick, or is it based off a feeling, or um, do you have friends? Because you're the clairvoyant one, do you have friends that could tell you what kind of spirit it is, or ghost, or demon, or entity?
That's a really good question. I'll give you that. To be quite honest with you, I personally measure things if it touches me, if I could hear it, if I could see it, or if it's like moving something in the house. The reason why we think something followed me back home from Asia is that it was broad daylight. I was putting things away, like my little collectibles, because I'm a nerd. And I was like right next to my bookcase. And mind you, the bookcase is like this far from like the wall. So logically, nothing can fit through. And I felt like something was watching me. So I looked up. And when I looked up, I saw like black hair seep to the back of the bookcase. And so, like, so there's that, and then there's, like, other times where I feel like something's jumping on the bed when I'm sitting on it, like, shuffles the whole bed and all the cats are, like, staring behind me. Um, so we I don't know. We haven't really
Like I gauge stuff on like if it's intelligent haunts or residual haunts. Like I can pick up like areas that have like a more of a heavier energy to lighter. Like we went to the Hinsdale house, and that supposedly had demonic entity, but going inside there, it felt peaceful. Like it didn't feel. I think it's more like a lot of spirits get like demonized sometimes.
That's the thing.
So not everything is going to be demonic when you go to places too. If it's claimed to be such a heavy thing, it could just be a really pissed off human spirit or something.
That's one thing we do keep in mind is that we never go into a place, despite what anyone says, thinking that the entity there is a demon. We always try to be like very open minded.
Respectful to every spirit,
Yeah,
every
this
location.
might be someone that's
Yeah.
just really hurt, an individual that's been wronged a lot. We do think that's where Ed and Lorraine probably messed up on a lot their investigations. But what is your guys' thought with Ed and Lorraine?
We had an episode
Side
on that
question.
actually.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you guys that.
All the like allegations and stuff like that, and like to discount and say they
Mhm.
didn't do any good whatsoever. I think they did do some good, but overall, like everything that's tied to it, I like more and more stuff's coming out, and it's just like, man, like, I don't know if I want to watch fucking Conjuring
Yeah,
anymore.
buddy.
Yeah, we're total horror fanatic. That's actually another reason why we joined doing this is we want to be in a horror movie
Oh, yeah.
kind of moments. So
Oh, yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, Nick has a kind of a Freddy Krueger vibe going on right now with that T-shirt. So,
I love it.
so you said something followed you guys from Japan. I'm part Japanese, and I kind of like a lot of the lore within Japan. And would you guys say that it's a yokai or a yuri that followed you guys home, or is it just your regular spirit that followed you home?
A woman
We
followed
don't
them
know
home.
because like one time we went. Yeah, it was like I think it's a woman. I don't know if it's a yokai or not, but like there's times where we've been to Japan for just doing nerdy stuff, and we were seeing yokais there. Like especially
Really?
like this one saw like a few of them.
yeah, I had
Really?
quite a few experiences, but with the thing that's following us back home, to be honest, it's so up in the air. A lot of the paranormal activity that's happening in this household ranges from like what I said, the black hair, also the thing jumping on the bed with me.
Shadow figures.
And then we have an attic, and it's a really tiny attic, but yeah, it sounded like something was stomping its feet right above us for like the longest time to the point I was able to record some of it.
And I told her like if we're going to Japan to do this, like I don't want any grudge activities come back home, and it's been grudge activities. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with
So
that.
it's grudge, it's not ring, it's grudge particularly.
Dude, that's the
Perfect.
first thing that I thought about when she said the
Yeah,
black hair thing. Like
Yeah, that's the first thing that
that
went to my
movie
mind. I was like,
fucked me up.
Have
I
you
don't want to
tried
sound
to
like a horror nerd right now.
have you tried to do cleansing or anything to get rid
Yeah.
of it, or have you tried anything at all?
I mean, it's been feeling a lot lighter, in my opinion. I have burned some things. Just doing some stuff around the house that changing up like some routines.
But since I don't have really any faith to stand on, I've just been hanging out with a lot of people, being very positive, going out a lot more. Because in horror movies, the one thing that's getting people possessed is like all the like soloness and being by yourself and, swallow and it gets at you kind of thing, you know? Are you going to start spinning your head
I know, right? Yeah.
I'm just hoarded with all this like nerd shit here and just chronically online. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, if any of us gets possessed, it's gonna be Sergio, that's for sure.
Hey, okay, we had a discussion on this. Do you remember, guys?
Oh, please do not repeat what you said.
I'm going to repeat it because they probably didn't. They probably didn't see
God.
it, and I want them to know. We asked each
Oh,
other how how we would react, or or what we would do if we were possessed. Me, because I'm annoying as hell. I would take this thing on like a tour, and I would go visit people that in my life they kind of annoyed me, and like, oh, I'm just here with my buddy, and at the end of it, because I would want to be away from my family because I don't want them to have to endure that kind of stuff. So, but I also have to do some kooky shit at the same time. And I would just live out in the middle of nowhere, just nowhere. And just say stupid jokes all the time and vigorously. I'm not gonna say it.
God.
And the demon would get annoyed at some point and be like, why the fuck did I possess this guy? This is the most annoying fucking thing I've ever experienced. So essentially I'd be my own exorcist in a manner. That was just
My
me.
God.
But yeah, they all had
So
different.
like a Key and Peele. Have you seen that skit?
I think I have. Yes, I think I have. Yes. Hilarious,
For like
by
the
the
little
way.
old ladies.
Yes. Mhm. Yes. Mhm. Yes. That's funny you say that. And because I guess it leads me to my next question for you guys. 'Cause being in the paranormal community, there's, of course, we have great conversations with people like yourselves and people that are kind of, I don't know, do we call them normies, guys? Are they normies? You know, yeah, we'll call them normies.
People call them
And
muggles.
Muggle.
muggles, okay. Yeah, Harry Potter. Jesse makes fun of me about Harry Potter, and she got that reference. She laughed. See, she knows.
Well,
Jesse
because you always
knows.
say
Yeah.
things like that.
Oh yeah, he's a
Yeah.
Death Eater.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I saw that now.
For you guys, because I'm sure you guys have experienced it, whether it's in your comments or even in real life. Have you ever had experiences with skeptics who say paranormal investigations are pure entertainment or pseudoscience, and how do you guys navigate that? Because I feel like we don't get that from the mainstream paranormal investigators. They're just kind of they're too high profile and they can't answer those kind of questions because it's beneath them. And I would love to know that.
Yeah, we kind of befriended our trolls. I don't know how we ended up doing that. I think we just took their comments very lightheartedly and
Respond back like, hey, just I like your opinion. Like, let us know if you hear anything different, if you see anything different, or nothing at all. That's we put that in our disclosures too. So we would love to hear if someone just doesn't see anything or doesn't hear anything.
we have good mods too.
Yeah, we have good moderation, mods in our lives and stuff like that too.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You never
That's a
had anybody that
positive way
just
to go
freaked
about
you.
it.
You never had anybody that just said something that just freaked you out? Like, what is this person? Because I think we had one comment where someone said
We've had a bunch of comics. And
weird
I
thing.
love them. I love those comics.
Yeah.
I'm in it. I'm like, you know what, motherfucker.
Was it we have one friend who at beginning was a troll and then ended up being our friend Adam, and he at the beginning he was talking about owning snakes and how many snakes does someone have, and we're like, what the hell?
Just not a coherent sentence or nothing.
Okay, you're good friends, it's good.
But now he's whenever we're doing lives, he's like, summon a demon.
Yeah, send me a demon.
Send me a demon.
We're like, okay, all right, you
Like
heard
a
him.
I think
some mail.
Someone I
Like a
think left
postcard?
a full-on prayer or some shit on one of our comments one time. Remember, somebody left something so weird. We were trying to
decode it.
figure out.
Yeah, it was like
what
a
the
story.
hell?
Like, what the fuck is this
It was
shit?
like a story or prayer or something. Or I was like, what the
We've
fuck
had
is
a
this?
couple of people jump on our TikTok with being really religious towards us.
It's mostly TikTok. It's
Yeah.
weird. So yeah.
That makes sense. Well, there was one dude where he was like, use your Bible, stupid. And we're just like, oh, great input,
what?
motherfucker.
Throw the Bible at the ghost. See what happens.
Yes.
I was like, okay. Thanks for the advice, guy.
Thanks for nothing.
I honestly, I like the perspective you guys have on that, because generally speaking, on the internet, if you're somewhat of a presence, you're always going to have haters. And there's some of us, like myself, that love to dive in and kind of combat them or have a combative nature, which is me. Maybe I should have more of a neutral stance like you guys and just be like, oh, you're right. I should use a Bible somehow.
You're right. I should say a prayer. Yeah. Oh my god.
Roll it at them.
Yeah. We just mailed you a Bible. Please send us your address.
So, I mean, you guys touched on it a little earlier where you said that you guys are super respectful to the spirits, which is great. And I know I'm a fucking goofball, but whenever I would go out and venture with Buddy or anyone, and we did our stupid little ghost investigations or whatever with it was like a shitty little camera that you get at Walmart or something like that. I forgot, but but I was respectful, to say the least. But outside of that, are there any ethical guidelines you guys follow outside of being respectful to the ghosts? Like, do you don't want to touch anything, or like what's I know for you it's probably no holds bar, but I'm sure for Nick's like, oh, let's take a step back real quick. Let's analyze this. I feel like you're analytical. Am I wrong, Nick?
No, I can be, yeah. But there's times where, like, depending on the area, like, Skinwalker Ranch, we definitely took some specimens back home with us. But, like, over in, like, Suicide Forest now, I'm not gonna touch a single stick in that place.
I'm surprised I didn't take anything with me.
No, because you knew you'd just be cursed.
That, and also we left running out of the forest at 4 a.m. in the morning. So, like, I was not thinking coherently at the time.
Oh, just like I would have got home, like, what is this stick?
Was this rock? Was this pebble stuck to the bottom of your foot?
And stuff.
Oh God, can you imagine?
So we get
is this pebble from there?
So what else did you guys do? Did you guys do anything in Japan near water?
I don't think so.
Ayayama Cemetery. There's no water. The tunnel didn't. I mean, it had water running like through it and stuff. It was right next to it.
Yeah. So that's the interesting thing about the Dun tunnel is that there is water that you could hear throughout the tunnel, but people say that it sounds like whispers and women crying, and we captured very questionable audio that you can't.
Yeah, we don't know if it's like
because I feel like something
just a trick
attached
of
to
the
you
ear
there.
or we're actually hearing.
Here we go.
Shut up, Sergio.
You
I
think
feel
it's
like
Japan
something
over
attached
Thailand?
to you there because I'm just like I'm so I just finished this whole thing of water right now. Like something is.
I just downed 2 alpha brains right now.
No, not your dumb alpha brain. I'm being serious.
She's been talking about that. She's like the more she's been working on the video and like picking up stuff, like she really feels like something came from that tunnel.
It's yes, it was
Yeah,
from there.
it's just that those instruments playing.
I'm wondering if you can get that melody and plug it into like.
Send me the melody and I will make a song
Plug
of
it
it.
into where?
I will.
No, Sergio, you don't want the melody.
Do it. Maybe it'll raise the dead. You never know. That sounds like some Japanese folklore right there. Put the instruments together. Instead of people listen to the CD and die mysteriously.
7 days.
See, that's
there
what's
you
gonna
go.
possess
Horror
you,
movie.
Sergio, because you're Japanese. That's what's gonna.
Maybe because I'm Japanese, but
yeah.
But what if they take my Pokemon cards? I won't like that. I
Oh
wouldn't
my
like that at
God.
all.
I'm gonna give all your Pokemon cards
I would be
away.
upset too.
Yes, I would be incredibly
I gotta show
upset.
you my Pokemon collection. It's
Oh yeah, we have a Pokemon collection.
We have a Pokemon
Yeah, I
collection.
got cards.
I have a Pokemon
Oh, I
collection.
think I
You have
started a
figures, I
fight.
got cards.
So, okay, I guess this question is more for Mina because I feel like Nick wouldn't go there on investigations. How far have you crossed the line, Mina? Even to the point where you're like, okay, maybe I went a little too far because of what's happening right now. And she's like, never.
She's like, I haven't yet.
Man, I was. That's the thing. So, like, I was even whistling in the suicide forest and trying to beckon things to me over there as well. I think overall, the most messed up thing I could ever do for myself is the fact that I just don't cleanse at all. So we go to these crazy places and I will literally feel like in a horror movie, like completely drained, and I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, oh good God, what is wrong with me sometimes? And it'll dissipate eventually. But
You give White Eagle a heart attack.
what is fascinating is that he was talking to a monk, and the monk asked for a picture of me. So I was like, just okay, we're at Denny's, exactly. And so it was like, take a photo of me. So he took a photo, he sent it to the monk, and the monk gave it to his elder. And the elder said that in my eyes, he sees two other spirits that are attached to me inside,
Waiting.
and they're waiting for something.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this waiting for? But yeah.
Oh my God. You clock
I already
anything on
think
that,
I've already
Jesse?
pushed those boundaries.
You get anything on that, Jesse?
You
Like
okay,
the
Jesse?
two
Sort
spirits?
With
of.
my possession.
No, you're not possessed. You're just. Yeah. That's why I asked you about the lady.
Jesse, your back's hurting, huh? You feel
I'm
it?
just. I'm just like thirsty. I'm coughing. Like I'm just picking up something for sure.
Interesting. Is that why you asked that water question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. We do
Where-
have
where-
a haunted object from Japan we use on an investigation too that does affect
Oh, you're right.
it does affect like the breathing and stuff.
For only women.
Only women. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. It happened to like 3 other people
Yeah.
recently too.
Who didn't know about that situation at all. One of the people being Mandy from Ghost Club Paranormal. Wrong one. Ghost Club Paranormal. We were doing a convention together. She came to our booth and she picked up the haunted object and all of a sudden started coughing. And then we had a guest come, same situation.
And
She just picked up the object and started coughing as well.
the vendor next to us too. She was also holding it and was like starting to feel like a tightness and stuff.
Yeah.
Might be that one. Too.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I could tell. Like I've Jesse's my best friend, so we've known each other since like 3rd grade. I could tell right now she's feeling it. Like she's really, really feeling it right now. Do you need to go get more water, Jesse?
There's a lot here. There's a lot here.
Oh.
Good. Okay.
I'm okay.
She's like, I'm okay.
Like grab the item.
I'll survive.
Jesse, is the Paranormal Dudes ghost
It's okay, Nick. You're good.
with them, or we're? I feel like it's with Buddy right now.
It's messing with me. I'm hearing a lot of
What, Buddy?
crinkling and stuff around me.
Can you guys see that your screen is grainy as fuck for me?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's grainy for you guys.
It's grainy and it's moving.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this doorway here on the closet. The closet keeps coming in and coming out. So the closet's moving around, like the camera's being moved. And as we're sitting here and we're talking, I don't hear anything outside. If somebody's talking to me, I can't hear them. But I'm hearing crinkling, like paper crinkling on the floor side around me, and I keep looking around because I'm like, what is that? And I turn and I look and can't figure it out, but I think whatever it is just trying to catch my attention.
And it's messing with your feet. Like
I believe you.
Have you tried any of the recommendations that they gave you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, what your sister talked about last episode, I did it, and it kind of brought peace to the house, kind of calmed us down a little bit. So it felt pretty good. That's why I said we didn't have anything really going on during the week. But right now we're talking about it and just all of us getting together, and now I'm hearing all this stuff happen around me. So it's like, I'm kind of like looking back and forth, but it's not scaring me. It's more like I just hear that noise and I turn and I look over. I'm like, where are you, or what's going on? I'm trying to figure out if I can see anything.
And you guys looking at Oscar though? He's like this. Not happening to me though. I'm fine.
I'm good, bro. Y'all don't have the same doors, so it's all good.
Oh my God.
Oscar has a thing about doors where if someone has the same door as him and it's a spooky spot, or if it's in a movie, it scares the shit out of him for some reason.
Oh shit.
What does your door look like?
This one's plain, but you know how there's those doors with like those square panels, like in Paranormal Activity. I was like, "Fuck, I have the same doors. This shit's gonna happen to me." Like, yeah.
But I would think that's kind of like with you, Oscar, because of your astral projection. You go through doors, so you kind of line that up with each other. You know, you see a door, and kind of like in the what was that one with the red door in it, where there was that
Insidious.
little kid, Insidious.
Mhm.
There was
Insidious.
that door, you know, and that was they all went through that, and they ended up with that toy maker, that weird demon thing that was there.
You're never scared that something's gonna take your vessel while you astral project?
I honestly don't. There's been a time though where I've like had Inception like 4 times. And I've lived out like a whole day, and I woke up. Well, I fell asleep in my dream, then I woke up, and then I was dreaming, played out a whole another day, fell asleep again, woke up, and then I was in real life. And I was like, what? I didn't even know what day it was.
What?
I don't know how long I was asleep. Um, but, and stuff like that happens to me too, like in like 10, 15 minutes. And it'll feel like days or hours. But I don't know. But I've been to like
Oh, that's
that, what
trippy.
they call it,
Does
like
the
the,
sleep reflect? Like when you sleep, does it like reflect? Like, do you feel like you slept like for like days and you're like okay, or
yeah, it depends. Like there'll be times where like I'll just take like a quick 10, 15-minute nap. And in my dream, I go here, I go there, I do this, I do that. And I wake up and I'm like tired. Right. And it's not like the just like the regular energy type of tired where you're like, oh, you just haven't slept. But then there's times where I do fall asleep in my dream and I feel really, really rested when I wake up and it's been like 30 minutes only. So I haven't like really paid too much attention to that, but those are like the few instances that that's happened.
Buddy, you keep staring at that door.
I was about to say that. Yes.
It's just moving around. I'm hearing a lot of movement around me, like on this side of my bedroom. So I'm hearing movement, and I keep looking around, and I'm trying to see if I see anything, but I'm not personally catching anything. Here, let me give you guys that peek I said. I'm going to show you the closet.
Oh no. Here we go.
So that's the closet right in there. And usually the back corner of that closet,
It is
you'll see
pitch fucking
you'll see a
black.
pitch
dude.
black like shadow.
do you guys ever have experiences where like when you go into a spot that's normally dark, like at night, but it's like just darker than dark? Like where like nighttime you can see the silhouette of your bed or a chair or whatever, but then
Mhm.
you go in there, it's just pitch black. You can't see a single thing. Uh, that's what kind of like I feel like right now, like looking at your screen.
Yeah, there's that real darkness in the closet. And I mean, I'm looking at the closet and I could see all the way to the back corner of it. But
And usually when he shows us the closet, we can make outlines of the shirts and everything else that's in the closet. But right now it's just
Yeah,
dark. Just pitch black.
dark.
and then something like this will come up next week, but I won't hear anything and I could turn the camera that way. Same lighting, same setup, everything. And you can clearly see into the closet. Like there's no problem. So it's just weird when I start hearing these sounds, I start, hearing all these things moving around or whatever. My dogs haven't reacted yet. They're up here on the bed. And usually when they're hearing a lot of stuff, they'll jump up and they'll start staring at the closet.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they'll go as far as sitting right at the closet door and staring at it, and they'll be growling. And that's when I know, okay, there's going to be some interesting stuff happen tonight.
No, we get that. We got a closet like that too.
Oh. You guys are
We have
closet
a
buddies.
closet within a closet. It's kind of messed up.
Oh, heck no.
Oh, okay. All this chatter of dreams and stuff. I'm jealous. Okay. I'm jealous, okay? My dreams suck compared to you guys' dreams.
I don't even want to know what your dreams are. Okay, I don't want to know what your dreams are.
Jesse, Jesse, it's not what you think, okay? My dreams suck
God.
because this is how it usually goes because I have a crazy mind, and with a crazy mind come crazy dreams. It'll be like, I don't know, I'm watching something or I'm cooking something or eating. Then the next second I'm writing Killer Whale. Then right after that I'm writing Falcor from Never Ending Story. I know I just fucking dated myself. And then the next second I'm like swimming. It's just insane. And you guys are like in control of your shit. Mine are like lucid dreams mixed with cocaine. It's I'm jealous. I'm just a little bit jealous.
Right.
Just a little
I
bit.
would take your dreams over my sleep paralysis any day.
For
I'm
real.
jealous of you.
Falcor, are you kidding me? I
Yeah.
would love to be writing Falcor.
Okay.
Seriously, you have some
Okay.
nice dreams.
Okay. It's not Falcor who you think it is. Like, it's not the cool dragon dog from Never Ending Story. This guy's an asshole. He's like
Got the
looking
bootleg?
at me. He's mean. This is a mean Falcor. So
Oh
it's
my God.
yeah. I don't know if it's like reflective because I'm an old man now and everything annoys the shit out of me, but maybe.
You're grumpy.
A grumpy, as Jesse says. So I guess to round out our whole discussion with you guys, because we really dove into your guys' paranormal side or the investigating side.
Yeah.
Now, before we end the show, I'm going to get into a little personal questions with you guys. Nothing, not Jesse. I already see your face. Nothing like
Right.
that.
Okay,
Okay,
thank God.
nothing like that. Nothing like that. So, in all sincerity, and I'm sure this is like, this question shouldn't be asked, but it has to be. Has this work affected your personal life, relationship, or your guys' mental health overall?
No, I think it's good for us actually because it keeps things like more spontaneous. It's adventures that we can share together, do this kind of stuff together, work together doing it. Um, she does a lot of like pretty much all the editing and everything like that, but it's fun to be able to just sit there with her and help like spin ideas and help like create things and work together doing it. So
But we're definitely a
Yeah.
couple. We will bicker at times
Oh, yeah.
and be like we were in the Dun 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 tunnel and he's like, I think I hear a car. So he goes in the middle of the tunnel to see if it's there. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, if you think a car's going to come through, don't go searching in the middle of the tunnel.
He's like, but what if it's a ghost car? I have to check it out. Come on.
Christine.
I gotta check this out. So yeah, there's definitely times like that, but nothing stressful in the relationship. That's good.
Yeah.
Definitely keeps us on our feet. Like we definitely don't have a normal muggle kind of life. You know, one moment we'll be doing something like a podcast with you guys. The next thing we'll be at the Omen house, Ouija boarding out.
Yeah, going to burlesque shows for
Burlesque.
our friends,
Yeah.
conventions,
Okay.
like, all
Okay.
crazy stuff.
That's pretty
So
rad.
what's next for you guys? What do you guys have coming up?
Well, there's a lot of stuff to catch up on, but she's been talking Canada,
Oh, and
Ooh.
Mexico too. We want to go to Mexico for Island of the Dolls.
Mexico
Oh
City.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have a
Mhm.
friend whose mom has a house out there, and she said we could stay there rent free. And it
Dude.
actually was it's made on top of an old burial ground. And they said that as children they would hear moans and groans and like chains being dragged on top of the ceiling.
Yeah, of a
Like,
woman,
insane.
crawling on the ceiling, dragging chains. That's terrifying.
So I'm like, oh my God, that's perfect. I would love to
If
stay
it's
there
wailing.
for free.
If it's wailing, we know who it is.
Mhm.
We've talked about
She's
her
looking for her
many times
kids.
on this podcast. Looking for
Careful
her
around the
kids.
water.
Oh. Mhm.
I may have made a little bad jokes about her a couple times, and so I experienced a little stuff after that. So I'm not gonna venture and do that again.
Really?
Yeah. So I love asking this question because obviously because the paranormal community is very important to everybody here. And you guys being paranormal investigators, at the end of the day, what do you guys want your legacy to be within the community? Like when you're ready to hang up the the spirit box, or in Mina's case the Ouija board, when you're just gonna put it in your closet, you don't want to use it anymore.
I
Come up with
guess, to be
bangers.
honest with
Come up
you,
with
I
banger
would really
questions.
like.
My God.
Yeah, that's a good question. I never really thought about, like, in the future, what I want people to, because I'm not that kind of, it's not really my personality trait. I'm very, like, spontaneous. I don't even
In the
think about the
moment.
future mentality. Probably why I went to the suicide forest, but
Okay, yeah. That
Like
says
for
it.
me,
That
I
says it.
think just like catching hard evidence or proof and just being able to share that with everyone. It's like that's why like when we do like Estes method sessions, we record the audio so we can
Mhm.
be able to share with everyone what we hear. I think it's just like showing like the proof or just any kind of evidence out there to the community or for those that are not part of it.
or also we could debunk out the Ouija board. A lot of people in our community don't like the Ouija board. It's either you guys are right, or maybe I'm gonna, spin around with my head in circles and need a full on exorcism, and we could broadcast that on live on YouTube. Um, but yeah,
Sergio would love that.
I gotta film. If
We
one of us
always- I always joke around because Sergio's horrible. Like somebody could be possessed, Buddy could be getting attacked by a ghost, and Sergio's like, "Get a close up,
keep rolling,
record,
keep
keep rolling."
Like some Ike Turner shit.
Yeah, he's like the Ike Turner of the podcast because I'm just like, oh my God. I think we were like, my sister, we had already finished recording the podcast, and my sister was helping Buddy with some stuff and all this. She was like, reading his cards and asking about all these people. And I just freaking see Sergio 3, 2, 1. It's like, I'm like, are you recording? Like, I swear to God, he's horrible.
Oh. Yeah, it's I have nothing to say about that. I have one last question, okay, and then that's it. This one's a fun one, okay? Jesse did tell me to refrain from this side of these types of questions at the beginning of the podcast, but I have to ask one. I have to ask one, Jesse. Have you guys ever invited a spirit ghost entity into the bedroom?
Sergio, Jesus.
ooh, that sounds like a good Friday date night kind of thing. Now, wow, thank you for the idea.
I knew Mina would like that question. See,
I'm gonna do like Poltergeist too,
We call upon Betty Page.
or better yet, scary movie where she's like, "Kiki's my middle name." I'm seeing where you're getting this.
oh, that was good. That was good. But hey,
Yeah,
that's
no, actually, with that being said, we did have quite a few ghosts that flirted with me and other investigators. Yeah, someone,
Okay.
his name was Craig. He was 23, and he was asking for how much I would be.
We're at a brothel in Utah.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
wow.
price. I told him he couldn't afford me.
Smart.
Very good.
Smart. I know a couple people in this podcast that would just let it happen. It's not me. I know. It's not Jesse either.
Take me out.
Hi, Buddy's like, who, me?
Yeah, Buddy's like, huh?
10,000 likes.
But Buddy would do it for free. Oscar would do it for 10,000 likes.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
That's how it is here.
Yeah.
I'm always being
Everyone has their price.
volunteered to go fight a demon or do this, that for 10,000 likes. I'm like, dude, what,
Yeah, we're gonna send
what
him
about when it
somewhere.
happens? And what the fuck am I going to do?
Then you're going to have to do it. You have no choice.
You're going to be with the camera right there. Just keep
Yeah.
going, keep going.
You have to fight a
Keep
demon
going.
in everyone's dream.
Oh, I've done those in my own so
Oh
far.
God, she said if we ever get to like what 5,000 subscribers, we were eating grubs.
Oh wow, live! I want to see this. Not be a part of it. I want to watch.
Okay, for 10,000 likes,
Probably live,
Oscar.
yeah.
We're getting up there.
Once we hit 3,000, Oscar, you got to eat some grubs. That's it. Okay, that's how we're gonna celebrate our live.
Those
A
cans.
Let's
bag of
do it.
trolley worms.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they're not
I'll
trolley
do
worms.
that.
They're gonna be
I'll do
like
the trolley
legit.
worm.
Yeah, I'll throw down some trolley worms any day for 1 like. Fuck it, for 0 likes. But overall, I want to thank you guys for joining the show. It means a lot to us. We love interacting with people and having great conversations at the end of the day, because I feel like that's missed most of the time, because in our space there are people
Yeah.
that tend to kind of, how do I put this lightly, make it suck and make it boring. And we're trying to rewrite that and kind of give it life a little bit, and it doesn't have to be so serious, and just trying to make a fun place for, even for someone that is new to the paranormal or they don't know a lot. We're kind of like the on-ramp for the paranormal, and or light, the paranormal light. That's what I'm going to say. And people can make the decision after watching our show. But I do want to thank you guys so much. And is there anything you guys want to plug outside of your YouTube channel? Our viewers or listeners, their YouTube channel is Creepy Crawly Co. And is there anything else you guys want to plug? Any projects or any lives or anything like that?
Well, definitely stay tuned to our channel because we're going to be putting out all the stuff from Japan. We are going to be going live with older investigations, kind of going over what we did, what we missed, or our personal
Okay.
experiences. Because like, there's definitely been growth with our expertise and equipment since like when we first started to now.
Oh, that's cool.
And we are going to be releasing stuff that we did record back in like beginning of the year too, that we still haven't like worked on yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
stay
awesome.
tuned and see all this creepy stuff that we've done.
Overall, we're really grateful for you guys having
Yeah,
us.
thank you
so much for reaching out. We had a really good time with you guys.
Likewise.
And
We would
Buddy,
love to
that's
have you
staying
guys
in
on
your
again.
closet, man.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
We're all gonna show up at your doorstep, Buddy, to look in your closet.
And I'm gonna be right there
Can
like
we do an
this.
investigation in Buddy's closet?
You guys definitely have to, if you're gonna be going to Mexico, look for Imperial County, because there's a lot. That's where we're from. There's
That's where we're from,
lot
Imperial County.
of creepy stuff.
Right up
yeah.
against the border. Calexico, California, to be exact. Very small town out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I've been to Calexico one time.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What were you doing there? Please tell me you're eating tacos, because I miss the
back-
tacos at home.
Back when I was the security technician for Walmart, I did the cameras at the Walmart there.
The one that barely opened down in Calexico? That's crazy. I used to work at that
How long
one
ago
too.
was that?
2000,
It was like it was a bit ago, yeah.
2005.
I don't know. Maybe it was Calexico or like a 2005. Oh yeah, that was a bit ago.
No, I remember
Time
there was
goes by fast.
there was a group there that was putting up cameras, and I remember sitting there talking with them for a while, and they were from out of town, and they were a bunch of cool guys. I might have met you.
What if you were talking to Nick? You don't even remember.
That would be crazy.
I probably was. I didn't have all this beard before. I was working in a different industry then, but
Yeah, he worked the streets on Adams. That's how
I
he
worked the
worked.
streets. Yeah, my beat was
He was
Walmart.
a night crawler.
He's a night crawler.
But I did hang out with a crew from there, and we were all. I don't know how I got to talking to. I don't know who it was, but you guys were all. Everybody was putting up cameras in the roof, and I was just watching, like, oh, this is so cool.
I worked at that Walmart. It was hell.
Maybe.
Possibility. It's a possibility. Small world. Okay. Well, I hope everybody.
That really is.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I hope everybody enjoyed their time with Creepy Crawly Co. We'd love to have you guys on again at sometime in the future. And yeah. And our audience, hope you guys enjoyed them on our show. We love doing this. Make sure you head on over to their YouTube channel and all their socials. Check them out. They have some cool content. And hit a like on this if you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify or anywhere else. Thanks for listening. And head on over to YouTube. There's cooler shit over here, I promise. But thank you for joining us tonight. We will catch you guys on the next one. Later, dudes.